Ahoy! I'm Captain Rob Lee, and welcome to Pirate Lifestyle TV. Arr! Alright, welcome to another episode of Pirate Lifestyle TV. Last week I did a quickie show, and it was one I was a little upset, a little frustrated, a little aggravated with the situation here on the Gulf Coast. So I thought I'd come out today and do a full episode here on the Gulf Coast. Last week I was that way a few miles. I was in Florida, and today I'm actually on the coast in Alabama. And today's quote is by John Wooden, and it is, "The more concerned we become over the things we can't control, the less we will do with the things we can control." And that's really important. That's why I wanted to read it and make sure I got that correct. Because that's what happened last week with watching the news and everything that was going on. I was very frustrated, and I was thinking about things that, hey, nothing I can control. And that's really, really important, because that's not, my job. And as frickin' aggravated as I am at the idiots that there's no leadership and the incompetence, hey, here come some workers driving by us right now. BP workers, really working hard. Boy, what a frickin' bunch of idiots. Anyway, so that's what I'm here today about, is focusing on what you can control. And another way to look at that is, in the business world, we always talk about ignoring the shiny things. That you say, hey, I want some of that. Oh, look at that over there. And you've got to focus on what you can control and what your passion is and what your job is. I can't do anything about all those boats out in the Gulf skimming oil or whatever. And to rant and rave, I might as well be concerned about trying to change the weather. So my goal, my job, my duty is to motivate you guys to focus on what you can do. So that's what I'm going to get back into. And that's, being human. We always drift, off stream, off course, and then we bring ourselves. So every day when you get up, you got to look at what you're doing. Am I drifting off course? I got to bring myself back in alignment with what I want to do, with what I'm good at, with what I'm focused at. So I am going to keep focused on what I'm good at. That's living the pirate lifestyle, simplifying, helping other people simplify their lives so that we're not dependent on those idiots out there in oil. We use roughly 80 gallons of water a week, Sherry, Jonathan, and myself. And, people use 5 times that in a day in the real world. The electricity we use. We went 11 months with no electricity. And, so now we use a fraction of the electricity. So our footprint is tiny, and we're doing a lot to help with everything. So, I need to focus on those things and what I'm really good at. And that, again, that's simplifying life, helping you simplify your life, sharing our journey, our passions, what we are doing to help you figure out what it is you can be doing. So don't let the distractions of the media world get you off course. Whatever the direction of the wind is, bring yourself onto your course so that you can get to where you want to go. And that's really, really important. So again, I got a little frustrated. That's human. That's what we all do. And don't think that I'm not backing off of those fools out there and all the incompetence that's going on. I'm going to stay on top of it. But for me to try to get involved, for me to become an activist, for me to try to deal with BP directly, that's just, it would be a waste of my energies. I can use my experiences and my skills in a better way for a better good. All right, so put on a smile, look at that glass as half full and not half empty, and do what you can do to make your world a better place. Focus on your family, your friends, your community, and make it better. And then if everyone would do that, we wouldn't be looking at this stuff that we're looking at here. All right. Well, I love you guys. I truly appreciate all the messages, all the emails. People sent me a lot of things, and it's really great. The quote that I read at the beginning, that was posted on Facebook by Marshall Wayne right after I shot last week's Quickie episode, and it really hit home with me. That's why I used it today. So thanks, Marshall, for posting that. Thanks to everyone that emailed me, messaged me, told me, what good I'm doing and how to go sailing and just focus on the good things and what I can take care of. So, all right, there's another dumbass going by on a van, on a four-wheeler. All right, so my goal is to motivate and stimulate you to live your pirate lifestyle. So do it. Arr.